I'm very excited today to share with you about the UWant V cordless vacuum cleaner, a vacuum cleaner that is so unique. It has a couple of features, an auto empty and auto dust scraping system that could make all the difference in the world to have a vacuum cleaner last longer. The problem is we use our vacuums so often, but we don't properly clean them. This has a feature every time you put this vacuum cleaner onto this docking station. It does an auto clean for you and will definitely help your vacuum not only work more effective, but last longer. And I look forward to diving in and sharing with you and showing you it in action, testing it on my linoleum fake wood floor, also on carpeting, and I also use it to help clean up my hair as I cut my own hair. So I'll show you some of that video footage, but wanted just to share with you just a few things before I show you that video footage. And if you are interested in learning more about this very cool vacuum cleaner, I'll be sure to share my referral link in the description as well as in the comment section. So first of all, this vacuum cleaner is it's a cordless vacuum cleaner. It has this docking station that allows you to not only charge, but it has that auto clean feature, which is so cool. It also has a place where you could put your accessories. And to me, that is really helpful because a lot of times, like with these other cordless vacuums that I've used, I have to put these accessories in the drawer, but it does have the nozzle, the crevice nozzle, and you also have this brush as well, the two accessories, and then these just sit on the base. And this does use a bag system when being able to do the scraping and the auto clean for you. That's right here on the base, and it has these bags, these dust bags, 1.8 liter dust bags, that it does have one that will be in there, but then there are two additional ones and you can easily swap them out when it fills up. And that's so nice. And also it helps keep dust from getting all over the place when you generally use a lot of these own vacuums that you open up the lid and then dust is getting all over the place. So all you simply do is just put this vacuum right back on the base, and once you put it back on the base, it's self-cleaning just like that, and it's fantastic, and it's scraping the filter. So again, you're gonna get a lot more life out of a vacuum with those features. You do also have this instruction booklet as well. So all the information is in here. So that comes with it. Again, you've got the two extra bags, you got the instruction booklet, and then you got the accessories as well. Now, a few other things as well. It is a 50 kPa vacuum, so it seems to be very powerful, and you'll see that in the video footage. It's got a 7-layer HEPA filter system, and I'm gonna break down this vacuum here and then we'll dive into the video footage. Again, it does have the bag. It does also, as far as battery life, you can get up to 60 minutes depending upon if you use the low, medium, or the high speed. So that could be the difference in the world. When cleaning my apartment, for the most part, I have not ran out of battery life, but I did once, and it takes about 3 hours to fully recharge. And again, while it's on the base, it does give you an indicator here that it is charging. Now, one of the things that I found when it started getting low, it has a red light and then quickly died as far as the battery. So it doesn't really give you an indicator of a percentage of battery life, which I wish it did. So that is one of the things that I noticed. Now, with this vacuum, you could use it as a floor vacuum. And what's nice is that this can be used on carpet, or it can be used on a hard surface as well. So it works well to adjust. Now, this vacuum also can be used with just a handheld unit. Now, this is a little bit heavier than I've used with other vacuums, but the way the system's designed, this is how it's set up. And so you can easily put on one of the accessories, swap them out, change them out quickly and easily. And so depending upon what you're going to be using it for. And then again, what's nice is you can easily put these accessories right back on the base. So there you go. Now, one of the things that I do like about the brush, by the way, it does lock and stay in place. It doesn't collapse. And so you can adjust that. So you do have a crevice underneath there, and then you have the brush. So this is fantastic as well that you have that. And then again, you can easily just connect everything and you're good to go. Now I'm about 6 feet, so I have no problem as far as my height and using the vacuum. So certainly shouldn't have an issue. I think if you're gonna probably be about 6'4", 6'5", then maybe it might be on the shorter side, but I think for most people it's gonna be fine. Now, as far as the bottom, the brush, this does have a anti-tangle brush, and it's also easy to take out of the bottom. And there is a little lever that you just push down, and then this pops out, and you're good to go. And it's got this soft material here, like a felt material. And so if anything gets tangled on this roller, then you could easily take it out, clean it, and then you can clean the inside as well. So that's nice as well. They make it nice and easy, and then you just pop that back in and you are good to go there. Now, it does not stand, the vacuum doesn't stand on its own, so it's going to need a wall or something to lean on when it's out of the charging station, so just be aware of that. And as far as the unit, again, this is opening up when you put this piece onto the station. This opens up and everything gets sucked right out. Now, the other thing, if you really wanted to, you can take this off. You have this filter, which you can easily clean. You rinse this underwater or vacuum it out. And then this can also pop out as well. So you can certainly pop this out, and then you could dump any debris out into the garbage. So be aware that you could do that. Now, with the system, and it has the bag system, eventually you'll need to get some additional bags, and you're gonna really wanna use that system. I mean, you can also, on the bottom here, there is another way that this opens up, and you can let the debris out as well. So there is a little area there. So that is another way that you can empty it and not have anything go into the bag. It will still scrape the filter, but you won't have to worry about using the bags as often. But you know, it really is so nice. Again, less dust is getting around and it goes right into the bag. Again, you can easily just pull this out and then put another one in. So I've been filling this up and still got plenty of room with the bag. Now, as far as the vacuum and how it performed, I have to say I'm very impressed with this vacuum. First of all, what I like about this vacuum is that it does have a green light on it. And the green light does have a 110-degree wide angle. And what's really amazing about the green light is you think your floors are clean. Well, when you use that green light and you turn it on, you realize you have a lot of debris on that floor. Hair, dust, you name it, you'll see it on the floor. And that is one of the things that I notice with the green light. So, which is fantastic. A lot of other vacuums might have a white light. You don't see that debris on the floor like the green light. And I think that is fantastic. So another great feature with this vacuum. I want to go ahead and play some video footage of me picking up and testing this out on the hard floor as well as on the carpet, also my hair, and then I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. So there you go. I have to say, I am impressed with this vacuum. I really do like this vacuum. I think it did a very good job handling that bird seed when vacuuming up, you know, just going through it once. I had to go through it more than once, but most of it was picked up, so I think it worked well. I think it struggles a little bit with on the, you know, on the side along the boards, but otherwise I think it does a great job. If you just sweep that debris away from the wall, then I think it should be able to pick up most debris. And if it could pick up this bird seed, it's gonna pick up a lot of other debris. So I think it definitely does a great job. Again, what I love about this vacuum is this docking station. You put that in there and it does the job, cleans for you, self-cleans, and you are good to go. You'll have a vacuum that will last a lot longer, and it's fantastic technology. So if you have any questions, let me know. Be sure to click on my referral link in the description as well as in the comment section so you could see if this might be for you. And if you end up getting it, love to hear how it's working for you. And I appreciate the company sending this vacuum to me, and I hope you have a great day.